Dear aviators, we love to talk about the beauty of gliding over breathtaking mountain peaks. But every glider pilot knows there's another side. It's that moment in a tight, punchy turn you're fighting to climb back to the top. Suddenly, the wing drops. You didn't see it coming. And in an instant, the world is upside down. That split second, loss of control, can turn a routine maneuver into real risk. After several seasons of cross-country flying, confidence grows quietly. And I asked myself, can those comfortable moments carry hidden risk? The answer is yes, they can. One of my fears as a glider pilot is that routine can expose me to risk. Silently, steadily, without me noticing it. So I decided to challenge that comfort and step beyond business as usual in cross-country flying. Why? Because control of your aircraft, of mind and body, isn't something you can claim. It's something you earn again and again your whole gliding life. So how do I earn it? Through aerobatics, where you're confronted with the limits of your aircraft and yourself and learn to face them with calmness and precision. Welcome on board and enjoy. Okay, let's get started. The first lesson is simple in theory. Fly upside down. My instructor takes control, gently puts the glider inverted, and then it's my turn. Almost instantly something feels wrong. My field of vision narrows. I can see the horizon, but I can no longer recognize the mountains that are normally so familiar to me. North, south, even the airport, gone. It's a strange and unsettling feeling. It feels like being a baby learning to walk again, but with the awareness of an adult who knows exactly what can go wrong. I try a gentle left turn. But what is left when you're upside down? Do I push the stick left or right? Which rudder is correct? I barely manage to complete the turn. My brain feels completely overloaded. All my concentration goes into the simplest task, keeping control, while the blood slowly runs into my head. From the ground it probably looks easy, but here in the cockpit as a beginner in aerobatics, the exercise demands everything. And another turn, this time in the opposite direction. But my instructor senses something. He knows these basics are often the hardest part of learning aerobatics. He gives me a break. I pull gently to return to normal flight. And then something surprises me. During this small G-load, my vision darkens. For a split second, everything is gone. I faint. Just briefly, but long enough to shock me. 2 Gs, and I passed out for a split second. My instructor remains calm. He explains that this can happen when the body isn't used to it, especially after inverted flight. There's no panic, no drama, just learning. The first aerobatic lessons are not so much about flying figures. They are more about rescue maneuvers. How to save yourself when something goes wrong. Stalls, spins, loss of orientations. Let me show you one of the most intimidating situations I have experienced so far. It starts with a simple turn, when executed incorrectly. Let's watch first my instructor demonstrating how to execute a turn correctly. It's clean, controlled, and beautiful. Then it's my turn. I make a mistake, which was hesitating for a split second to make the next rudder input. The glider doesn't turn as expected. Instead, it climbs steeper into the sky until the air speeds fade away. Silence. For a moment we are floating. Then gravity takes over. At first gently, then with growing force. The glider falls backwards towards the ground. This is the moment where hesitation is not an option. You must react immediately. Fix the controls firmly with 2 hands. Because gliders are not designed to fly backward. And if speed builds up unchecked, control surfaces can be damaged or even fall off. The fall ends abruptly. We are pressed hard into the straps. There's no way not to scream. Now comes the recovery. Quick, clean, controlled. For me as a beginner, it was really rough, but it was also a lesson for life. Because this is what aerobatics truly offers. No stunt show, but deep understanding. Understanding your aircraft, your body, and your limits. If you enjoyed this video and don't want to miss the next one, share it with your friends and fellow pilots and subscribe. Thanks for watching, take care and goodbye.